Hello, hello. I am live. Oh my gosh. It is not 10 o'clock yet, so okay. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alecia Lott, and this channel is for you if you like to have a journaling routine that is messy, minimalist, and low budget. And if you like to use journaling for your mental health and your growth and your feelings and stuff. So, in this video, this is my Sunday video. Usually it's pre recorded, but today I'm doing it live. Hi, this is my weekly spread video. I set up my weekly spread in my bullet journal and get myself ready for the week. And so I'm going to walk you through that process. I hope you have your journal ready if you'd like to plan along with me. And at the end, I will give you some planning questions as well, just to kind of help you think about how you want to walk through the week. So doesn't that sound great? All right, so we are going to get started here. This is my weekly spread from last week. I got some post-it notes here. Oh my gosh, it is warm. Or maybe I'm just hot because it's live. I don't know. But yeah, so this is my spread from last week. Last week was a good week. I can't complain. You may be wondering why I am doing this video live. If you've watched my channel, I have been doing pre-recorded weekly spreads for over a year, and I just decided, you know what, I'm tired of editing videos. And also I just want to, I thought about why people liked my videos and what brought people to my channel. And it's definitely, you can see my weekly spread here. It is not aesthetics. It is not I'm not an expert in any sort of journaling tools. I use the same little pen. I use the same little markers. I got my little calendar stamp here. So I noticed that is something that I cannot compete on that level with other people. But the fact that I am bringing non-aesthetic and just very minimalist, messy journaling to people, and also just bringing journaling people together, that's what I really want to do, and just making sure that people have a place to go and they don't feel as though they have to make their journals perfect and just with the flowers and the washi tape and all of that stuff. So that's why I'm here. And with that, I just decided, you know what, I want to do more to bring people together and to be able to communicate back and forth with people. So yes, that is very good. All right, can I see in the chat what's going on? All right, hello. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, yes, beautiful butterfly. Hello, hello, good morning. I would love to know where people are coming in from. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio, in the US. It is 10 o'clock in the morning here. And yes, I am. I think next time I'm going to wear pajamas. Yeah, this is more dressed up actually, sadly, than I usually am on a Sunday morning if I'm at home. So I think next time it's gonna be some, maybe I'll get some nice pajamas with the little piping on the edges, like on TV. I don't know. Anyway, so yes, I wanted to walk you through what I'm doing today. So you may notice that this section of my weekly spread is kind of blank. I left it blank last week and I just didn't know what to do with it anymore. So I have my habit tracker here, and then normally I would have my goals, like my Q1 goals for the week, and then like my goals, or excuse me, my Q1 goals, and then my goals for the week. And I just didn't feel like doing that. I think I'm going to kind of move. Houston, yes. Okay, I think I am going to move away from doing goals in my weekly spread, just because with ADHD I changed my mind a lot, and I started to feel kind of this maybe weird shame cycle. I don't know if you're familiar with this, where it's like, okay, I put down a goal and it is overly specific and it is not realistic in any way, and then I either can't complete that because of that, or it's just that I changed my mind. So I decided I'm not going to do that anymore. So what I'm going to do instead this week, this is going to be all new to me. I'm going to go ahead and make my habit tracking a little bit bigger and focus more on what I'm doing day to day, because I have a vision for how I would like my life to go. And so as long as I feel as though, as long as I'm following that vision versus having like specific goals every quarter or every month or every year, then I will get to where I need to be. So we will see how that works. But yeah, I'm gonna just go through and show you how I set this up. First, what I would like to do is show you our quote of the week. Every week I like to do just choose a motivational quote and make us, make us think things, make us feel things. So I wanted to put this one in very large print. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. And that is by Maya Angelou. Yes. All right. And then, all right, I am going to go. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. In the front of the journal, I have some planning questions. We will look at those later. I have some written out on a Post-it note, and we will look at those. But what I'm going to do now is go ahead and set our weekly spread. And I hope you can see me and hear me okay. If you could not, please let me know. I did a whole live stream in which no one could hear me. So I'm like paranoid about that now. So this is our blank page here. This notebook is really nice. It is Hustle Co. I purchased it on Amazon. Unfortunately, if you want to buy it, you may have to act quickly because I think they're going to be discontinued. So after I use up the ones that I have, I may have to switch over to a new one. But yes, they're really nice. I like the hardcover. I like the way that the dots are spaced on the page. I like that the pages aren't too white. I like that. I like that the binding lies flat, and it is very good for being able to have your journal flat on the page, or excuse me, on your desk. So if you're looking for a journal, definitely keep those things in mind. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is make first I'm gonna put the month up here in the corner, and I have my green pen because it's March. I don't know, it just seems like springtime and happiness and goodness, maybe. So go ahead and write March 25. Okay, and then hopefully my calendar stamp is going to cooperate with me. I keep putting the numbers in, so you can put the numbers in manually and you just adjust them to whatever month it is. And I keep putting in numbers upside down or doing or forgetting numbers altogether. So yeah, all right, we're gonna check this out. Okay. Aha, wait. Okay. The 31st didn't come out so great, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. Nobody has to know. Okay. Yay! Yeah. And now I'm going to take a green highlighter. Hey, oh my gosh. Yes. Miss M. Hello, I see you. Good morning. Yes, you are just in time. I'm going to put some green highlighter on this calendar. And what week are we? This is going to be March 16th. When I would do the pre-recorded weekly spreads, I would always have to have like a post-it just to remind myself what week it is, because I don't know why I can't just look at my computer and see it. So yes, I am back. It is the 16th through the 22nd. All right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for spring as well. I want to get out all the spring colors, get my spring clothing out. Living in Ohio, there's definitely, you have to have, okay, your spring clothes, you have to have your summer clothes, you have to have your winter clothes, and there's a definite line of demarcation. So right now I have just I have this, but then everything else is winter clothing. So I need to figure out what I'm doing. But I'm afraid to pull out the winter clothes, or excuse me, the spring clothes, because then it will snow, because that is how Cincinnati works. So we will see. All right. So now I have my month. I am going to write an intention of the week. So our intention of the week is going to have to do with the theme of this video, because I don't think I wrote it down, is what are you doing what you like to do? Are you doing things that bring you joy? Are you doing too many things that you feel that you have to do and not enough things that you would like to do? So my theme is going to be, are you doing what you want to do, what you like to do? So give me a moment. We're going to try music today. I don't usually do music for my weekly spread, so just bear with me. But I want to see how this goes. Or can I do music? Maybe I can't. Yes. Okay. No, I can't. Okay. Okay, I lied. Just sing amongst yourselves. No, yes, I don't normally do music anyway, and I'm still figuring out this live cast software. So we, it's just gonna be 5 minutes. But I want to do my intention of the week, and go ahead and get that going. Yes. Okay. I always start out with that. And what I like to do as well when I'm thinking about my intention of the week is just thinking about feeling a little grateful. I know that it's difficult sometimes to think about what you're grateful for, and just the fact that you're here, just the fact that you have a device that allows you to see video live, and also the fact that you woke up in the morning, the fact that you're breathing, that you're relatively healthy. That could vary, but the fact that you are present and you're here with us today, I think that is wonderful. That is something that we can all be grateful for. So yes, I like to think of that, and just thinking about how I want to move through the week and the weekend. And so that's my intention of the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and write this and get ourselves together. So I just usually do a paragraph, and I try to keep it short, but we'll see. I just let it flow. All right. So I intend to. So I intend to think of what brought me joy in different periods of my life, and how I can bring those things back to the forefront. I may not be able to do everything, but see, I told you it tends to get a little long, but as long as I move forward, which is my word of the year. I'll show you in a moment. It's in the front of my journal. As long as I move forward, I will be in a better place. Okay, so I intend to think of what brought me joy in different periods of my life and how I can bring those things back to the forefront. I may not be able to do everything, but as long as I move forward, I will be in a better place. Okay, so in the front of my journal here is my word of the year, which is forward. And yeah, I just want to keep marching on, keep going forward, and making sure that there are always improvements in some way, shape, or form, whether it's adding music to your live streams or maybe getting up earlier in the morning and exercising, or what is it? What else would I like to do this week? Maybe eating a little healthier. Yeah, now that it's springtime, I want to eat a little nicer. I don't know. So yeah, those are things that I've been thinking about a lot. And this weekend, or excuse, I keep saying this weekend, this week, I am going to be walking a little bit more with my mom and just getting outside and enjoying springtime. And that's what it's all about. So, okay, now we have our intention of the week. The rest is going to look a little different from how I have been doing it over the past few weeks, but that's what it's all about. We want to always make sure that the weekly spread works best for our current needs. And I don't want you to ever feel as though you have to keep always doing the same thing or that you can't experiment. So that's what I'm trying to do. See how this works out. We're going to experiment a little bit here today. So this is silly, but I always do my days of the week from the center of the page going backwards this way. Yeah. All right. So, and then but this is hard to do and talk at the same time because then I have to like think backwards. You feel me? All right. Beautiful. Okay. So this, I have my days of the week. And then with my habit tracking, I will write the tasks here that I intend to do every day. Do I do them all every night? No, because it depends on the day of the week. It depends on my energy level. It depends on extenuating things that are happening in life. But the main thing is that I try to do those things every day. And there are some things that I do every day without fail. One thing is that I write 500 words every day just to strengthen my writing skills. And also, it's another form of journaling. But most things are more loosey-goosey. And that's okay. So what I want to do now, I'm a little afraid to use a pen right now because this is new. So I'm going to go ahead and get my little pencil and just, I'm going to trace and see how I want things to look first, which is what I did before in the previous weekly spread. So I was just kind of playing with how I wanted it to look before I put it down. So I do that because otherwise I'm just using up all my correction tape, so we don't want it. Oh, thank you. Yes. So I like, I like to just make it nice for my intention of the week and make it something that we can look forward to reading every day because this is something I read in the morning every day as well. All right. So now I'm use a ruler. I don't know why I don't want to use a ruler half the time. I don't like things to be precise if I don't have to make them precise. I'm very bad about that with cooking. I'll just throw some things in a pan, and if it comes out, great. If not, I still eat it. So, with my journal, sometimes I like to be precise, sometimes I don't. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look. And then I'm going to put the tasks over here. I have a little cheat sheet. Okay. First, I'm going to do brain dump. All right, and I'm just writing this quickly because it is pencil and I'm going to have to go over it again. And then review my vision. So not goals anymore because we're not doing that. and intention. I'll just write INT for that. So I'll review this guy. I'll review my vision. I'm going to write my vision on a different document, maybe. It's right now. It's still kind of in my head, and then there are things that are scattered about in different notebooks that I need to kind of combine into one notebook and maybe print it out and hang it on the wall or something. But I want to make it something that I look at every day, like a vision board, only written. Because, yeah, writing tends to work a little better for me. So I will do that. And then every day I will just review these things, and hopefully it will seep into my brain, and I will do things according to that. It'll be my North Star. I don't know. Yes. Okay. I don't know. I'm just talking now. Okay. And then I am planning. And then 500 words. And then social media. So social media is a new thing that I'm adding as a content creator. Everyone's like, yeah, you should post all this stuff on Instagram, and you should tweet every day. Not tweet, Blue Sky or something every day. And I find that to be a little troublesome, because then I end up just scrolling through cat videos and Wicked and all of the pleasurable things that I like to look at. And then somehow I end up over on Pinterest, which has nothing to do with anything. And the whole day is ruined. So I am trying to just carefully use social media in a way that where I can post things and then just dip out. Which sounds awful, because I want to support other creators. I want to be able to like stuff, but so there's that balance there of like how much time, or what is the minimum amount of time I can spend and just post and then just leave. That's terrible. I don't know. So I just don't want to become addicted more than I already am. So saying that, I will spend some time on social media, roughly about 15 to 20 minutes. The time that it takes to do everything, you're going to see that in a moment, because I want to be mindful of that. So walk. And then read. I want to incorporate reading time into my daily routine. And actually, I'm reading a fiction book at night before I go to bed, but during the day, I am reading Small Talk, 10 ADHD Lies and How to Stop Believing Them. Yes. It is quite good so far, and I have marked many pages, and I'm sure I will do a discussion on the channel at some point about this book. But yes, I'm enjoying it. I think it's really insightful, and there are definitely points in the book in which I recognize myself in some of my behavior as a person with ADHD. So I recommend so far. I haven't finished it, but all the time. So yes, I'm going to put that there. And definitely I try to get, I'll say I would like to get an hour a day, but it usually ends up being more like 20 to 30 minutes a day, which is still pretty good as long as I'm, actually getting through the book. So I'm reading a fiction book. It is called From Scratch. It's by Tembi Locke. It's way over on my bed. I'm not going to go get it. But yes, I read that at night before I go to sleep. And it is the Netflix series, if you've seen that, with what is her name, Zoe Saldana. That is what the series is based off of this book, and it's very good. It's very sad because it's talking about the author's grief after her husband passed away. So it's light reading before I go to bed. Yes, so I try to get definitely some time with that every night before I go to sleep. And my next thing I do is, actually, these should be reversed, because I read right before I go to bed. See, I'm glad I did this in pencil now. I do some journaling and planning. Okay, so I'll just call it PM journaling. And then I read. Okay. And then I am asleep. Oh, ooh. Speaking of sleep, bed by 9:30. I say bed, but it's Nestor. Buenos días, Nestor. ¿Cómo estás? Sí, sí, estoy planeando mi semana. Hola. I'm not gonna make you listen to all my bad Spanish, but yeah. So I'm at the point now. I'm planning this out, and what I'm gonna do now is I want to. What do I want to do? Do I want to go over this in pen and then do it? No. Okay, so I'm now going to put a little strippy on the side here. Okay. I hope you guys can hear. I don't know how good my microphone is, but there are birds chirping outside and I am so happy. It means that spring is on the way. Okay. So I have this little strippy now, and what I'm going to do is what I wanted to do is just kind of be mindful of how much time things take, because I look at this sometimes and I'm like, oh crap, this is and it's really not that much time. So in the morning, so most of this is in the morning, everything up until the walk. And so I endeavor to get up at 6 o'clock or 5:45 in the morning and do all of these things. So yeah, get up, get my coffee, brush my teeth, all the stuff. Then and then I do a brain dump, ideally because I feel that my brain is still kind of foggy, and then I can like think and put all my deepest new real thoughts. I don't know. And then I review my vision, do some AM planning, do 500 words. So yeah, in my mind, this is gonna, and then I would like to be done with all of these things by 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So I'm going to put, this should take brain dump. This pencil sucks. All right, new pencil. Brain dump should ideally take between 5 and 20 minutes. Reviewing my intention should take between 1 to 2 minutes. And what I'm looking at is just a piece of notebook paper. So I just sketched everything out because I didn't want to be on a live stream just trying to make stuff up. So there we go. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of calculate how much time everything would take as well. So AM planning, I roughly estimate that to be about 5 minutes. And then 500 words. That could take, I can bang out 500 words if I have to. There have been days when it was like 11:20 at night and I just type it. So I can't. So hey, hello Jennifer. So yes, I can write 500 words in less than an hour, but I'm going to give myself an hour to do that because I don't want it to be just gobbledygook. Like I want it to be a real thing that I want to read later. Social media, again, I'll say 15 to 20. Can you guys see this? Okay, good. And then walk 60 minutes, 30 minutes out, 30 minutes back. 60. Okay. PM journaling should ideally be, I put 30, but I feel like that's generous. It usually doesn't take me 30 minutes. So basically with PM journaling, looking at the weekly spread and figuring out my to-dos for the next day, which I'll show you in a moment, me setting that up. And, so I do that, and then I write some gratitude. I write usually 4 to 5 things that I'm grateful for on one of these pages here. And so usually it's about that much. And then the rest I just fill up with just random writing and recapping the day. So I'll put 30 minutes. And then reading 30 to 60. And then bed by 9:30. I'm going to bed. All right. So I feel happy. I feel good about what I have done here. So I'm going to go ahead and trace over this. Trace over this. Pen, no. With my pen. Okay. Use. Sometimes I usually don't do this step. I'll be honest. But I wanted to make sure that everything looked nice today, especially since this is a new weekly spread setup that I'm doing. Because I know myself, sometimes my mind goes faster than my pen, and I am ending up having to use my correction tape, and I don't want to do that with you guys. All right. Hey. Oh, Nestor, I didn't know you were from Venezuela. Yes, okay. And I'm glad you guys can hear the birdies. Okay, good. Yes. It's just so nice to wake up and then the sun is starting to not come out. The sun, we have daylight savings time here in the US, and that's been something to adjust to. But the benefit is that, this is going to look weird. The benefit is that we have more light. And we can also listen to the birds and enjoy the springtime. What have I done? All right. I'm going to stop talking. I'm sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. Where's everyone from? We got some Houston. We got some Venezuela. Where's everyone from? Oh my gosh. That's it? Okay. Houston, Venezuela. All right, fine, y'all. Okay. And look at that. Relatively neat-ish. And then I'm going to come over here. So this is, I feel as though this is going to keep me from skipping tasks because I think they are going to take too long. It's like, no, we have a rough estimate of 5 minutes for this thing, so you need to calm down. And you could just do this and get it over with. Because supposedly, if something only takes 2 minutes to do, then you should just go ahead and do it, right? That's what everyone says. So I feel that I needed to just give myself some time estimates for things, and so I know, and so I can quit skipping stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, and then I'm gonna take this. But I do most of these things. Sometimes I do willfully just say, no, I'm not going to do that today for no reason. Like I have the time, I have the energy, I can do it. Pen. Okay. Now, I wish I had a different eraser, but I don't because I don't usually even use pencil like that. So I'm just going to go and erase everything. It's so beautiful, y'all. Look at that. Yay! I am an artist. I got freaking pencil crowns everywhere. Huh? Okay. All right. How do we feel? Oh my gosh. And I'm hot. I'm sorry. I'm talking and I'm hot. My apartment is like an oven, and if I turn the fan on, it's too loud. So, and I don't want to take this off because it's a tank top. So, I'm just a sweaty mess. All right. I'm gonna take this now. For this, I trust myself. I'm gonna just use my pen. Why is this pen? Okay, bye. Um, I have a whole pile of these, like, so it's not even. I don't even know why I bother. Okay, and then I'm gonna go like that, and oh, you didn't see that? I'm gonna. What was I doing? Okay, so I do like having a little bit of space to just think about the next 2 coming weeks because I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put March 23rd. Dang, this month moved fast. All right, through the 29th. Boop. And then March 30th through oh god through April. What is this gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. So, yes, what we are doing here is just having some space so that the next coming weeks we are not. I don't like to be blindsided by things that may come up in the following week. That is my fear in life. It's being blindsided or overwhelmed or I don't know, cursed out. So we are going to avoid those things. And now I wish I had put this over a little, whatever though. That's cool. All right, now to our ruler, we're going to take this, and I actually, no. Don't listen to me. Okay, so I'm going to count 6 dots down if I can. Yes, okay. And then we are. I'm so happy you guys are here. This is, yeah. Okay, so we take that and we just make a line across. What I'm doing here is making a space for each day of the week. Is that 6? Yeah. Okay. And so for some reason, counting the dots, like my eyes get blurry when I try to count. So just don't mind me that this is taking probably longer than it had to take because visual processing, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I'll sit there and go, is that 6? Is that 6 dots? Yes, it is. But yes, I'm making a space for each day of the week. And then I will, in each space, I will put the day. And then I will put squares for the to-do list. And on this side, I will put my appointments and events and all of those wonderful things that I probably don't want to attend anyway. You didn't see that. Anyway, all right, we're gonna just don't mind me. I'm just drawing some lines. You know what I'm saying? Okay. My nails get in the way. Flex. But yeah, sometimes they do. All right. Okay. I feel like some of these are going to be larger than the others. And that just means that that day is more important. Everyone knows that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is that right? Okay. Oh, okay. So now we have 7 spaces that are almost equally spaced. And we're going to put the day of the week up here. Sunday. Today is March 16th. And tomorrow is the 17th. What are you doing for St. Patrick's Day if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day? What are we doing? Oh my gosh, how did you? Yes, I will sing about St. Patrick's Day that I will probably forget about until then. That's why I should sing and write because stuff like that happens, but that's cool. All right. It never happened. But so, yes, I will probably not remember St. Patrick's Day until later in the afternoon. And then I'll see everyone wearing green and I'll be like, why? And then I'll remember what day it is. So, yeah, that happens almost every year. But that's okay because was I really going to do much anyway? Probably not. I'm, you know, yeah. 18th. And then Wednesday. What am I? Yeah, okay. And then Thursday. Can y'all see? Yes, y'all can see. When I do, and I don't know if any of you have seen my recent videos. I keep like cutting the page off, and I don't know. I'm just like so focused on what I'm doing that I'm not looking up to see the camera and what it's doing. So I'm glad I'm not doing that today. No, it is all good. What is the 20th? Okay. And then March 21st. Yep. And then Saturday, the 22nd. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have our days of the week. They're all written out. Everything looks good. What we're going to do, today is Sunday. I'm not going to put any to-do squares for Sunday because I do things, but I don't on Sunday. So what I'm going to do instead is just pretend Sunday doesn't exist for a moment, and we are going to just live in the week of doing things. And all right, yeah, that looks good. So these will be my check boxes, and my goal this week is to have, I'm going to say, 75% of these check boxes checked off. I feel that is good. Okay. Yay, Jennifer! This is good. Exactly. I feel that you are too, when you don't take that time for yourself, when you don't take time to plan what you want to do and just have like a quiet moment with yourself. Maybe this isn't so quiet because I keep talking, but just to have that time to be able to just think about how you would like the week to go, how you would like your month and the rest of your life to go, just to have that time just to sit down. I never did that in my younger years, and I just wonder what I was doing sometimes. So now I actually sit and plan things. It's amazing. So now yes, I feel as though I gave myself an appropriate amount of space on this side. And now on this side, not right now, but what I will do is put my events and my appointments and things. I keep it pretty kind of loose. I don't put every single thing that I'm doing. I don't put my work schedule because that, I have a limited amount of space. So anything that is really out of the ordinary, or things that, like appointments and things like that, where I have to actually show up at a particular time and it's not work, then it'll probably go here. And then I'm going to put a heart for myself. What are you going to do today for your self-care? I hope that you have something really fun planned or something that is really restful. What I'm going to do probably is take a nap. I'm going to take a big long nap. And then, I don't know, I want to wash my hair. Yeah, take a nap, wash your hair. I feel like that's good. What are you going to do with your self-care day or maybe today is not your self-care day, but I hope you have one in the near future. So normally I would have planning time here. I'm just because I do spend maybe a couple of hours planning for the week, but I'm going to leave that blank for now because, it's a live stream. And this is really it. So here, I'll just show you as far as like my appointments. I have a student. I used to teach English or tutor English full time. I don't anymore, but I still have one student to whom I speak from Taiwan. So I will put our appointment here just so you can see what that looks like. I have to remember the time. Yes. Okay. 7 to 7:45. And I'll put his. There we go. And then also on Wednesdays. Here we go. And then I have my Spanish tutor. I hope he's not watching. I hope he didn't hear my really bad Spanish earlier. So I speak with him on Thursdays. Okay. And then this weekend I am going out of town. So there will not be a weekly spread video next week. How do we feel about that? Yeah, so I'm going to give myself a little break. I'm going out of town. Not anywhere exciting. I'm going to, it's exciting. I'm going to see my friend in the northern part of Ohio. And I decided, I was like, well, I could do the weekly spread video early, or, I could go back to recording it and then just put it out early, or whatever. I said, no. So there will be a video for either Thursday, Friday. It used to be a Thursday video. Now I've transitioned to Friday. So you will see that. But this coming weekend, I'm going out of town and I won't have a weekly spread video. But when I come back, it's going to be live streams all the time. Live streams everywhere. Yeah. So yeah, I would like to continue with this if you guys like it. And so we'll hopefully keep our fingers crossed, see how that goes. But this is it. This is how I set up my life. This is how I set up my weekly spread. Now, what I would normally do is do some planning time. So I come to the front of my journal. The planning never stops. And I just journal it out. I write it out. I just do some journaling prompts to figure out how to plan my week. So I'm going to give you here, so it's not so busy, so you can actually read it. I'm going to give you some planning questions to think about. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, yay. All right. I'm going to give you guys some planning questions so that you can think about different things for your week. All right, our first one is going to be, where are the moments of joy in your life, that you may have planned for your week, or just things that you are thinking about? What is something that you think will give you joy in the future, and how can you cultivate that? So this is kind of a vague question, I'll be honest, but yeah, I want you to start to think about that. What are some moments of, oh yes, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm glad. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Yes, and thank you, Danielle. I need a nap so much. Look at my eyeballs. So that's going to give me joy. I'll tell you what, just sleeping. So I want you to think about those moments of joy that you can either manufacture for yourself or that you are looking forward to, things like that. Okay. That's question number one. What is something you liked to do but is now kind of a pain? For me, it was editing videos and staying up until 2 a.m. editing the Sunday video. I love doing the Sunday video, but I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want my Saturdays back. So that is where we are with that right now. So what is something that you enjoyed doing that is now maybe a nuisance, or it is not that great? Think about this. I want you to, ponder this. Next one. Next one is, what is something you like to do that you haven't done in a long time? So now that the weather's nice, I want to go outside, go roller skating. We'll see about that. But yes, those are things. I want those to help you plan your week. And that's all I have. That's it, you guys. I can't believe you stuck with me through this live. I'm so happy. Please leave me a like. Let me know if you would like me to do more lives, because this, I enjoyed this. And it'll be a little better next time. I'll be more prepared with the temperature and just general craziness. But yes, I hope you have a wonderful week, and leave me a like, leave me subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And also, live streaming ain't cheap. This software costs money. So if you feel so inclined, feel free to buy me a coffee or something. I have some links down in the description box. But aside from that, I don't, I'm just happy you're here, and I'm gonna send you a hug, and I'm gonna give you, oh, look at me lined up, the upside down wave. Goodbye. Hi. Yes, thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.